Hey everybody, it's Colin, Jason, and Ryan from the Untouchables, and we're at another At the Theater. Last one we did was Spider-Man No Way Home, and well, Spider-Spence is kind of stuck in the closet at the moment.
With his spider senses.
Yeah, he was kind of having a hard time fitting into the suit, so we shoved him into the closet. But hey, today we're not talking about a fucking superhero movie. In fact, we're talking about a movie that is actually beating all the superhero movies, and that is Godzilla -1.
Yep. One of the best Godzilla movies I think has come out.
Probably
in
the best.
a long time. And probably the best. Coming from a non-Godzilla fan, trust me, this is a movie you'd want to go see.
I watched it a second time. My sister was crying at the end of it.
It's made me want to go out and buy it. Again, coming from a non-Godzilla fan.
The film is released in Japanese with English subtitles at first limited screens, but it was doing so well they extended it to 2 more weeks and to more theaters. The film follows a kamikaze fighter pilot named Koichi who doesn't want to die as a suicide pilot. So he basically pretends there's something wrong with his plane and has to make an emergency landing at an air repair field, during which a non-mutated Godzilla comes ashore and fucks everybody up, with the exception of Koichi and Tachibana. Unfortunately, the war is over not too long after that, and he gets sent back to Japan. The movie's very complex with its human characters, as it mostly follows a Koichi, who is a soldier who is essentially dishonored. He suffers survivor's guilt, essentially throughout the entire movie.
He's even dishonored by his own neighbors. His mom and dad are gone, so he's left destitute with what he has inside and then the survivor's guilt he has afterwards and what he struggles with throughout the movie.
Other characters, we have Noriko, who's this kind of woman who's taking care of this baby of some woman he knew, and I think it's Akiko. They become a bit of a surrogate family. Slowly, Koichi discovers he kind of has something to live for.
Near the end of the movie, as it goes for storyline and a relationship-wise, between two people, it did become a little predictable. She's gonna survive. She can come back, watch, and call in about tore my head off and ate it, which was true. It happened. But all in all, from point A to point P at the end of the story, definitely a good movie.
Godzilla himself is probably the scariest I think I've ever seen him. Probably the most destructive heat ray I think I've ever seen. Like it was just like a blast.
It's a nuclear bat.
Sets off a nuke and just.
You can't look at that and tell me you don't want to see that. Look at that.
Go and see it, people. Go and see it.
It is worth your money.
Quick before they ruin it with Godzilla x Kong. Let's give our own personal thoughts, starting with the man who's basically said nothing but yeah since we started this video.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say besides I enjoyed watching the movie anyways. Loved everything about it. A rating out of 5. Definitely a 5-star. I loved it, especially since there's a new series going on called Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Definitely recommend watching that. Beyond that, I have nothing else to say.
Alright, and now a word from our sponsor. We're Beer. Because you're a fag.
Best Godzilla I've ever seen. It actually has a storyline. It has bearing. It was a lot to absorb at first, especially for somebody in my realm of being a non-Godzilla fan.
Kong lover.
Those who are not Godzilla fans and want to see this, do pay attention. There's a lot to absorb very fast. And for me, it took a minute. Even after the movie, a few days after, my brain was still stopping. I was like, oh, that's why that happened. Altogether, I think it was a very well put together movie. I would recommend it, not even being a Godzilla fan. By far, a 5 out of 5.
Now a word from our sponsor.
Oh God, here we go again.
Duck.
Ducky.
I straight up went, that's good.
5 out of 5 stars. You just leave Godzilla to Japan. At this point, I liked the 2014 Godzilla film. Everything that's come out since then has just been crap. Godzilla King of the Monsters was meh. Godzilla vs. Kong is crap. Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, looks like crap. I really get irritated by these freaking man-children, these child adults, whatever, who just sit there, oh, monster movie, it can only be action, boo, human characters. And it's just like, man, I'm all for characters, because that gives a substance, base and a substance to the entire film. Why are the monsters fighting? Oh, I don't know, because the character said so. No, Godzilla -1 really structures why Godzilla is there. There's reasons for it happening. See the planning. It isn't just cannons going off and stuff like that. It's a nice, slow, methodical, thought-out film. And it's something that America just really lacks. It really just shows what Godzilla could be, what Godzilla really is. To see that here in the US, it's just gone to crap. It's basically become another Marvel movie. Marvel presents Godzilla X Kong. Anyway, 5 out of 5.
Definitely a good recommendation to definitely watch this film.
My final thought on it is honestly best movie of the year 2023 by far.
Best Godzilla movie ever made at this point. And I hope you go see it too, and then not watch Godzilla X Kong.
Yeah.
Alright, so 5 stars all around.
15 out of 15.
A golden U. Just next time when we don't watch Aquaman 2.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
So really quickly, unrelated, I just wanted to know, what do you think of Halo Infinite's possible campaign DLC? Would you want one?
No. I gotta
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you off.
I gotta cut you off.
Yep.